Alrighty, this is going to be the first DVD for the training session here with Lark. We're going to first start with desensitizing. We're going to start desensitizing with the lead rope first. What we want to do is we want to have the lead rope slung all the way back out behind us. And we want to hold the lead shank here off the lead rope about an arm's length away, back. The safest spot to be is within a 45-degree angle. So if we draw 90 here at your feet, directly out to 45. So we're going to take our rope back here. When they look away, you want to bump their head back in to get their attention. Can't do any training if they're not paying attention. And we're just going to sling the lead rope over the horse's back and hind end at first. This is called their weather shield. This is the least sensitive part of their body. And what we're looking for is the horse just to relax. Now she's already pretty relaxed, but there's a good sign there. Licking her lips and chewing. Lowering her head and neck is another sign. Letting out a sigh or cocking one leg. So we will go back to doing it again. Now I'm going to work around her legs, which are normally some of the most sensitive parts, of course. And the whole idea of desensitizing the horse is you want to do the exercise until you would bet $1,000 that the horse isn't going to spook if you do it one more time. See there, she got hit in her head just a little bit, but we're going to address that here in a minute. Now, I always like to keep my hand up here by their eye, just in case something were to happen. Keep them from running into me. Alrighty. I'm going to say she's pretty well desensitized. I'm going to go ahead and spin her around here for the camera. Cool. And again, a 45-degree angle. Start with the lead rope all the way out. Now we're dealing with the new side of the horse, so it's just like dealing with the new brain. Nice and easy. And there is a nice big sigh. She's already starting to relax. Now I'm just wanting to, the reason I'm wanting to throw the rope out all the way behind me and not pull on her face so that I can get a good swing when I come back over. I'm going to say she's pretty good at that right now. Now, the other exercise we're going to deal with is called jump rope. That's pretty much what you're going to do with her head out front here. And this is going to help her head shyness, any spookiness. And you really only want to do this with the horse once you kind of know they're not going to be running forward. And mistakes like that are actually really good. See, she's not really even paying attention, so you kind of know this isn't really bothering her all that much. But it's something still good to practice every day. Alright. Once I get a couple good wraps on her there, back and forth, back and forth. She's lowered her head and neck here. Closing her eyes, pretty relaxed. So I'll go ahead and reward that. A horse can go 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, but only 3 days without air. So rest is their biggest reward. Alrighty, and that pretty much covers desensitizing with the lead rope. Back up. I'm going to go ahead and grab my stick here. Now we're going to start desensitizing with the stick and string. And the idea of this, still hold the lead rope the same way you would, hand over the top, 45-degree angle from the horse. Idea here is to make big, full swings. And if the horse were to spook or go sideways, you would continue on with the pressure and you would follow it with him. This is the same principle for desensitizing them to any object, whether it be a raincoat or anything like that. You find the threshold and then you continue with the energy until the horse relaxes. Now I'm just going to let her feel that rope over it. So you do not want the horse to be afraid of your tools or yourself. Alrighty, let's go again. Alright. And turn her around here for the camera. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Cool. Going to stay at your 45-degree angle. Again. Big swings. You want to make as much noise as it takes to spook them. I've been working with Lark. She's pretty desensitized. But I still do this every day. That way when I work on sensitizing exercises, it kind of balances everything out. Here's something off in the background there. I just want them to pay attention to me. That's the biggest thing. Licking your lips and chewing. Only 4 signs of relaxing. Alright. And the last part of our desensitizing, be side to side. This is where I normally start. And some horses you might start here, but nice and slow. Lark's already pretty desensitized here. Side to side, and we start making a figure 8. This really works on their head shyness. It works with stuff moving around their head. It's an overall great exercise, really. Alright. Relax. I'll retreat. Poke the string. Cover with the stick. Alright, so that's the basic principles of desensitizing. The reasons that we do this are that if we always just spend time sensitizing the horse, we're going to end up with a spooky horse that can do a lot of stuff. But if we only spend time desensitizing the horse, then we're going to have an untalented horse that is, dead broke, but won't go or do anything. So it's really important to balance everything there. You want to balance your sensitizing and your desensitizing. Just like Lark here, every day it's important that we do the desensitizing stuff with her. We know that she's a spooky horse, so we're going to continue that on. And as long as we do, we end up with a horse that isn't jumping around, isn't jittery, and is desensitized.